welcome to class. So this is a very quick class to do in the morning just after you've woken up, or if you need a little reset throughout the day. This is a perfect routine. We're going to get started straight away in tabletop. So the shoulders are over the wrists, knees underneath the hips, dropping the belly, looking up as you're breathing in. Exhale to flatten the feet and round the spine. Drawing up the navel. Inhale, draw your heart through your arms, tuck your toes, engage your core. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, really round through the shoulders and feel that lovely stretch through your spine, through your upper back. Once more like this, tuck in the toes, breathing in. And exhale, press into the feet, rounding the spine. Coming back to a neutral spine, shoulders are over the wrists. Breathing in, reaching your right arm up for a chest opener. And exhale, bend the left elbow and thread the arm gently through. Once more like this. Inhale, reach open through the chest. Keep your hips level. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale to bring the hand back underneath your shoulder. And over to the other side, opening the chest. Exhale to thread the arm through. Pulling up your navel to protect your lower back. It's a lovely stretch for the lower back and the shoulders. Exhale, thread the arm through. Inhale to reach the arm up and exhale to replace. Great. Okay, we're going to come into an open leg child's pose. So taking your right leg out to the side and grounding down through that foot. I want you to pull up through the inner arch of the foot, pull up at the kneecap of the straight leg. Inhale to reach your right leg up to your ear. Exhale, nice big circle with the hand. Bring your hand back down and reach your hips back as you press your right foot into the mat. Breathing in, coming back up. Arm comes to ear. Inhale to circle. And find the mat and push back. Lovely, coming back up, replacing the knee, taking the left foot out, grounding down through the outer edge of the foot, lifting up through the inner arch, nice and strong through the left leg. Breathing in, the arm reaches forward, circle it back and around. Replace the hand. Nice and gently coming back. So reduce the range if you need to and don't come as far down. Breathing in and out, circle the arm round, reaching back. Strong through that left leg and coming back into a tabletop. We're going to spend a few breaths in puppy pose. So tucking your back toes and walking your hands towards the front of your mat quite far. Keep your hips high as you mount your chest down towards the mat. Opening up the chest. Opening up the shoulders. Relaxing your head And deepening the breath. Maybe release through your mouth. One more breath in. As you breathe out, lifting your head, looking at your hands, and gently walking your hands back to your knees. Bring your toes together, take your knees out quite wide, and walk your hands forward for child's pose. Inhale, lengthening through your fingertips. Exhale to sink your hips down. Taking both hands to the right. I want you to take your left hand on top of your right and drop your head. Inhale to reach through your left fingertips. Feel that lovely juicy stretch down your left side. As you breathe out, ground through that left hip. One more breath in. One more steady breath out. Walk your hands back to center. And switch. Right hand on top of left. Inhale to lengthen the breath. Exhale to sink through the right hip. On your next inhale, hands come to center. Drop your head for the exhale. Inhale, walk your hands back up towards your knees and bring your knees together. We're going to come into a very quick downward dog. So spreading your fingers nice and wide, clawing into the mat with your fingertips, lifting out through your inner palms. Lift your knees and find downward dog. So don't worry if your heels don't quite reach the floor. Please focus on length through the spine, relaxing your head, relaxing your neck and your jaw. Exhale to mount the chest towards your knees. Inhale to look forward, bending your knees and gently stepping to the front of your mat. So your hands are in front of your feet. Inhale to halfway lift. So your hands come either to the floor or to your shins with a flat back. And exhale to deeply fold over the legs, pressing your hands forward. Once more like this, breathing in, pull the belly into the navel, and exhale. Release the spine, relax your hands, relax your arms. And just slowly rounding the spine, all the way up, rolling the shoulders back. Bring your hands to your chest in prayer. And just deep breathing. Find length through your crown as you inhale. And ground through your feet and feel the earth beneath you as you exhale. And relax your hands by your sides. And we're going to come into a yogi squat. So taking your feet a little bit further than hip distance apart and pointing your toes into a 45-degree angle. So if you're at the front of your mat, your toes should be pointing to the edges of your mat. Hands can come to your hips, hands can come to heart. It's completely up to you. Take a breath in, engage the core, lengthen through your spine. And as you breathe out, bend in the knees, reaching the hips back. Lifting through your chest, lifting through your pelvic floor, and very gently coming down. So there's an option to sit on a block. Don't worry if your heels don't quite reach the floor. You can always stay on your tiptoes, or you can actually roll a blanket to support your heels. So press your palms together, press your elbows into your knees and your knees into your elbows. So we're working in two directions here. I'm going to take a nice gentle twist, right hand to the chest. Inhale to reach the left arm up. Exhale, bring the palms together. Inhale, hand to the chest, right arm opens. Make sure your knees don't collapse in, keep them pressing out. One last breath in. And as you breathe out, come drop to your bum. Find a cross-legged position. And we are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.